Hello everyone.
Получается, он отражает,
This is real life, real time.
Flash floods rushed across the highway as muddy water and debris poured down from the Rocky Mountains, causing serious traffic congestion and forcing vehicles to stop. Heavy rain triggered devastating floods in Solok, Indonesia, where several houses were swept away and badly damaged as terrified residents watched helplessly.
Вообще кайф. Получается, он отражает от воды, отражает часть сверху.
This giant shelf cloud formed as cold storm air pushed under warm air ahead of the thunderstorm, creating an incredible and intimidating wall of clouds over Clovis, New Mexico. The bright glowing trail over the sea is not a UFO, but most likely a rocket launch, with the white plume and purple streak created by different stages of the rocket in flight.
This is real life, real time.
If I saw this in real life, I would probably think it was the end of the world, because that floating fireball does not look normal at all.
But this shit is so real. Excuse my language, but this is the real deal. I said I wasn't gonna believe it till I seen it, and here it is. It's huge, you guys. I'm so far away from it.
Huge sections of marble rock suddenly collapsed at the quarry on Marmara Island, Turkey, creating a terrifying landslide and a massive cloud of dust.
Piede, Piero. Nah, huevo, nah, esa mierda. Uy, no, 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 no. Esa mierda, no, no, no.
Heavy rainfall caused a huge landslide in Táchira, Venezuela, where tons of soil and rock crashed down, burying houses and leaving hundreds of families facing serious losses. What started as a storm quickly turned into a violent tornado in Uruguay, where strong winds ripped through the streets and caused serious damage. What looked like a giant UFO over Kurobe, Toyama was actually a lenticular cloud, created by moist air moving over mountains and forming a smooth disc-shaped cloud. Volcanic lightning in Indonesia is formed when fast-moving ash particles from Mount Ruang collide and separate electrical charges, turning the eruption into a fiery thunderstorm.
Ya Allah. Hasbunallah ni'mal wakil, ni'mal maula wa ni'man nasir.
这啥现象？图木塔格沙漠啊，8月15日出现这个现象。看这个现象。
来了来了，真的雪崩了！这个，哇，好壮观哦！我们要不走啊？长一点脚，怎么这么细啊？得偿所愿。刚刚拍到是好。来，回来。
What you see here is likely a supercell storm, a powerful rotating thunderstorm known for producing huge spiral cloud structures, heavy rain, hail, and sometimes tornadoes.
I don't know.
Video recorder.
Although many people thought it was something mysterious, this glowing green beam in Saudi Arabia is most likely a light projection effect enhanced by clouds and atmospheric reflection. During the May 2nd, 2025 earthquake in Campinas, Argentina, The mountains appeared to be smoking as massive dust clouds rose from landslides triggered by the strong shaking. Tons of soil and rocks came crashing down from the mountain, terrifying everyone and forcing people to run for safety in pure panic. The falling rocks came without warning, striking a car on the road and creating a terrifying moment that no driver would ever forget.
Holy, actually in the tomato. Oh my god.
My God!
I know.
The scariest part of driving through a storm is not knowing when a tree branch, floodwater, or debris might suddenly block your path.
There's a wreck here, and there's a bunch of people down there, but look, all the cows are so concerned. Oh my god, they're all just watching. Wait, what happened? Fire trucks.
Oh my God!
What? They're so...
It looks like these birds have chosen their favorite human, following that person down the snowy street like a loyal little army.
Они прям сейчас сидели на этом парке. За ним тут собаки ходили. Видимо, покормил.
During the solid rocket test in South Korea, the exhaust gases spread wide in the upper atmosphere, creating this beautiful glowing cone visible from far away. These rolling dry bushes are tumbleweeds, a common desert plant phenomenon where the whole plant breaks off and travels with the wind across open land and roads. Heavy erosion and unstable ground likely triggered this powerful landslide, sending everything downhill in a violent rush. Unusually powerful waves hit Western Cape, South Africa, as massive swells crashed into the coastline and flooded roads and homes near the shore.
Boys, I wasn't sure if this was an issue, so I thought it'd be kind to ask.
What looks like giant holes in the sky over Florida is actually a natural phenomenon called hole punch clouds, caused by supercooled water droplets freezing rapidly.
like a missing puzzle piece or something.
What is going on here with these clouds?
आसमान विच
गाइस देखो ये क्या हो रहा है आसमान से ऊपर कुछ आया है गाइस
Watching that massive tornado rise into the sky is like something straight out of a disaster movie, and the people nearby must have been absolutely terrified.
कुछ आया है
Tell them that straight out of tornado lane.
Thank you, Jason, for the class.
The intensity of that hailstorm is unbelievable, with ice falling so heavily that the whole yard looks like it was covered in snow. The way the waves rushed through the street like a sudden flood and then retreated back to the sea looks absolutely unreal, like nature taking over the town.
Did you see that?
That sudden storm hitting Bangladesh with such force turned an ordinary day into a scene of chaos and destruction within seconds. That massive sandstorm moving across the airport looks absolutely terrifying, like a giant wall of dust swallowing everything in its path. Seeing Mount Fuji from an airplane like this is absolutely breathtaking, with its perfect snow-covered peak rising above the clouds like a scene from a dream. Watching the sky over Tel Aviv, Israel darkened with hundreds of flying crows, feels unreal. But it is often a natural response to weather changes or environmental shifts.
Oh my god! Oh, amazing! Oh. A sudden and dangerous flash flood caught everyone off guard in Riyadh, Saudi Arabia,
sending multiple vehicles drifting and throwing the entire area into chaos. That horse's powerful high-step walk looks absolutely incredible, almost like it is dancing with perfect rhythm and control.
Yo, what the hell is going on?
The roof flew off.
Industrial buildings were damaged when a rare tornado swept through California, ripping off roofs and scattering debris across the sky. In just moments, the storm arrived and turned the once quiet scene into chaos with powerful gusts and heavy rain.
Next you go! What?
The calm water makes it look peaceful, but knowing a shark is swimming right underneath changes everything instantly.
Look at this!
What? I should have recorded that. I didn't have
I got you! I got you!
Ушел!
A terrifying chase unfolds in Norway as a polar bear runs after a man who barely escapes in the last seconds. His gut feeling kept him out of danger when he turned around just before a powerful lightning strike hit outside his house.
Okay, that is very fast. What was it?
Oh god, check that carefully. 那台车在干嘛？
哦哟！
靠，他是喝醉。
哎！
我靠！
The police officer had incredible reflexes and barely avoided the car rushing toward him.
It says something about Aussie land spiders, but no one says anything about Aussie sea spiders. Look at them all.
Raging flash floods in New Mexico tore through the area and carried an entire mobile home away in the muddy current. The massive sheet became trapped in the rollers and collapsed into a huge pile within seconds, shocking the workers around the machine.
Oh, ciao Mattello. Ciao Mattello.
Moments after being put into service, this bridge at a hydropower station in China was completely buried and destroyed by a violent landslide rushing down the mountainside. Thousands of crows fill the sky over Israel in a viral moment, with many people calling it an ominous sign, even though it is actually a rare natural behavior. This strange sea creature looks like a walking sponge, but it is actually a type of batfish that uses its fins to walk across the ocean floor instead of swimming normally. Thanks for watching until the end. Hit subscribe so you're always the first to catch new videos. See you in the next one.